big gift set from the legendary Elizabeth Arden, marked down at the last minute. Listen to this, $35.95, and this is normally $54. You get the full-size 1.7 ounce of the pretty Eau de Parfum, and I just want to show you the cap on this right off the bat. Isn't that beautiful with that little flower? You also are getting the full-size pretty shower gel and the full size of the pretty body lotion. On flexible payments today, it's only $8.99. So stock up on this one for gifts because the presentation is beautiful, but also get your new holiday fragrance for yourself. Our beauty expert, Laura Baker, is joining us, and we love when you're here. Hello.
Great to be here. This really describes pretty perfectly, because when you think about something that's pretty, what is it? It's light, it's delicate, it's floral.
Yes.
It opens with a little bit of a citrus, but then really warms you in the heart of a center. Elizabeth Arden wants to create fragrances for women across the world, but they also want every woman to find something within each fragrance that you will love, that you will become addicted to, and this really does it. Elizabeth Arden has been in this business since 1910. Of course, we all know the Red Door Salon in New York City. It's all about feeling glorious. It's all about having that spa-like feeling going on. And it's all about making women feel and look the best that they can be, and every single one of us wants to be pretty.
My gosh, yeah. You know, and that's the thing, a fragrance can be so powerful that you immediately smell beautiful when you spritz it on. And I like what you said, it's got that citrus kind of dry down to that floral. Let's show everybody the notes as we are busy with only 1,300 of these to go around.
I mean, these are not gonna last, that's for sure. So when you open it up, it has the Italian mandarin going inside there. It's a bright citrus lift with the burst. My favorite, when I see orange blossom in a fragrance note, I know that it's going to be a scent that I love. Maybe it's the same for you, because it still gives me that home feeling. Then a peach nectar gives you that juicy lift. Oh, I absolutely love the white delicate florals inside here, the peonies and the jasmine. Then we go into the iris. All of these add unique notes and a hint of sweetness. A fluffy mess though, gives you a little sex appeal, a little mysterious, offers a little intrigue. We all want that. Ooh. And then, of course, the jacaranda wood helps balance it all out. And a creamy amber is the thing that makes you want to come back for more and more and more. So when you add it all together, pretty is such a way to describe it, because if you think about fragrance, we remember growing up, and I know you did this too, when you had, maybe it was a mom or an aunt or a grandmother, and you would watch them get ready and you would watch them put their fragrance on. Fragrance was that last finishing touch.
Absolutely.
You aren't complete without it, right? And we always wanted to be that. So it was always really special when maybe it was our big sister or our aunt, and what would they do? Spray a little on you. And you always felt just like,
so grown up.
It just made you feel so much better and so much more grown up, right? It really did that. Well, this kind of helps lift your spirits just like it did when you were a little girl, because it's that fragrance that no matter who you are, is so universal. It has an appeal that goes with absolutely everyone, and it will just put that smile on your face. It will make you feel like a woman. It will make you feel sexy and secure, but it will still make you feel delicate and soft and warm at the same time.
Exactly, I agree. And I love what you were saying, how for so many of us, putting on our fragrance is the final thing that we do before we walk out the door, and we don't feel complete until we do. You know, you do your makeup and you do your hair and you pick out that perfect outfit, but that look isn't pulled together. You don't feel confident and beautiful until you have that incredible fragrance. We've been trusting Elizabeth Arden for how many years now?
Since 1910. This fragrance came around in 09, though.
Can I point out, by the way, this fragrance by itself, the same size, the 1.7 ounce that you are getting today, sells by itself on hsn.com. How much is that? $52 for just the fragrance. We're talking about Elizabeth Arden, so the best of the best, for $52 in that beautiful bottle. But then today, you get to layer. So many of us love to layer our fragrance. You get that super moisturizing, loaded with that gorgeous fragrance, full size of the body lotion, but then you also get to start that experience in the shower, because you get the full size of the shower gel as well for less than the price of just the fragrance, which is $52 on hsn.com. For $8.99, you get the entire gift collection. I'm just going to say right now, this is going to be one of the best collections that we offer this entire holiday season at this value.
This value is absolutely insane for what you're getting. I mean, imagine with this alone being significantly more, like you just mentioned, but here you're getting everything, and it's beautifully gift box. You don't even have to put a wrap. You could put a bow on this, put a beautiful gold ribbon on here, or a pink ribbon.
Okay, that's beautiful.
You would be, this is gorgeous.
Beautiful.
I mean, this is Christmas wrapping paper in and of itself. Look at it, it has the gold right there. It says pretty across it, but yet you just take this and you can gift it just like this with a little note on top. I had something, and this morning I loved it. It was a little note, and it was on something like this, and it said, all the reasons why they thought you were pretty. Now imagine doing this for your daughter or for a friend or as a thank you gift, and it's all the reasons why they think that you're pretty. Put it in there, and then every time you wear this, please think of me and cherish our friendship and cherish our love for each other. How kind is, what a nice gift to be able to do that with. The fragrance itself too is so enlightening, but the bottle is adorable. When you really take a close look at the bottle, see this? See the flower there on top? What does it remind you of? That's a flower vase. So it's like the stem of the flower coming up through, and then the flower there,
very cool.
right there on top.
Yeah.
Isn't that ingenious? So as it sits on wherever it is that you have your fragrance sitting there for you and waiting for you. By the way, it should never be in your bathroom because you don't want the heat to destroy it.
Oh,
so
I didn't know that.
Don't put it in the bathroom. So keep it outside of the heat because the temperature in the bathroom always changes. So one of my little tips is don't keep it in there. But as you leave it sitting there, maybe it's by your jewelry, maybe it's on your nightstand, wherever it is you keep it. Put it in there, and it's just something else that's pretty and uplifting just to look at in general, because it has a beautiful pink flower there on top. It starts to shine, it starts to sparkle, and just the word itself, when you read it, makes you think good thoughts.
I like that, absolutely. Again, I have to point out the value that the fragrance itself is on hsn.com right now for $52. When you're in the ordering process, don't order that one, because you're getting the exact same size, plus the shower gel, plus the body lotion at such a fantastic price. The gift box, by the way, is beautiful. It truly is your bow and go presentation, but if you want to break these up as individual gifts, you can absolutely do that. I love that it's at that $35 roughly price point, which is kind of that price point when we're looking for our girlfriends, when we're looking for, you know, those that are the girls that we love to shop for at work and whatnot. It's that perfect price point to be able to give Elizabeth Arden, a name that we all recognize, to be able to give such a kind of a timeless fragrance, a fragrance that's great for all ages, I would say.
I agree with you. I think that this is good for everybody, from your teenage girls who are really starting to understand fragrance and get into it, all the way to somebody who's in her 70s or 80s who doesn't want a powerful perfume or a powerful fragrance, but still wants to be, you know, hug somebody and somebody still say, wow, you smell amazing. What are you wearing? So it doesn't matter who you are, because this will be that fragrance that you're always able to easily wear no matter where you go. The fluffy musk is something you don't see very often, but when you put it inside of here, it gives you that luxurious feeling and a little bit of an intrigue going inside. So when you talk about this fragrance, it really is that wonderful heart-scented floral, but then it's surrounded by the fruit. So you open it up with the fruit, so you instantly get a burst of juiciness, an instant burst of freshness, and then it's very well-rounded when you get into the heart of the floral, which makes it universally appealing no matter where you go, which is why I believe it's really a good fragrance if you have a granddaughter who's 14, 15, 16, and she's starting to wear a lot of fragrance and really get into it. If you have somebody who's getting married, I think this would be a beautiful,
for that.
Beautiful fragrance.
Because you want to get a new fragrance for those special occasions, because of course scent is associated with memory. So whenever you smell that fragrance, you're going to be instantly transported back to that occasion. And to that point, you know, I always remember during the holidays, or maybe when my mom would get ready for Christmas Day, and she would come out and look absolutely beautiful, and she would have that fragrance on. And when she wears that fragrance to this day, I'm instantly like transported back to those moments. It's so incredibly powerful. So if you are getting these as a gift, that's perfect, but definitely get one for yourself, because we'd love to get a new fragrance and kind of reinvent ourselves based on either the holiday season or maybe just going into winter. You want a new winter fragrance. This is perfect for you.
Well, and the nice part about when you're going into winter, we're also giving you the body lotion to go with it. So you get the shower gel inside of this kit. So it's the layering effect that you're getting. So you'll start with the shower gel, and it will instantly give you a little bit of a refresher there in the shower. Then when you get out of the shower, while your skin is still moist, is when you should put on the lotion. That helps moisturize your skin and helps keep that water inside where it can do you good. Now take a look at how beautifully it goes on. It's not sticky, it's not tacky, but it goes into the skin and it begins the layering effect of the fragrance.
How pretty
which means, isn't that gorgeous? Doesn't it? I mean, it even just changes the way your skin looks in general right there, doesn't it?
A slight glow to your skin.
It really does. I mean,
like a luminosity.
And I can smell it already. Just, it's a light hint of that floral surrounded by the twist of orange. it's just it's pretty, it describes it so well. I tried to find a different word for it, but the name of the fragrance is actually perfect because it suits it beautifully. So when you do that and then you layer it on top with the fragrance, you get a fragrance that's going to help last you throughout the day as well.
Oh my goodness, and you're getting it today. It's such a fantastic buy, but it is a limited opportunity today. We started with only 1,300. With everybody on the line, we are now well below 1,000 of these to go around. So here's what you need to do. The extended holiday return is in place. So if you're picking up multiples for gifts, good for you. Go ahead and get some shopping done now. You have through January 31st to decide if you're gonna keep your purchase. If not, you send them back for a full refund. $8.99 for a fragrance alone that is on hsn.com right now. Full size, 1.7 ounce, the exact size you see here. This fragrance is on hsn.com for $52. So for considerably less than just the fragrance alone, you get the full size of the shower gel and the full size of that moisturizing, gorgeous fragrance lotion as well in that stunning gift box.
Well, and you have to think about this. If you were to go to the mall, and a lot of us buy our fragrances at the mall, right? When do you ever see that they put them on sale at the mall?
Not in the beginning of the holiday season, that's for sure.
I mean, I never go and see a sale sign of the fragrance count in the mall. That's for me anyway. So I will tell you that I really am so thrilled by what HSN is doing for you. And it's my only airing of the day, by the way, with Pretty also. So let's talk about Pretty, and we want to put it on our pressure points, right? So you want to spray it right behind the ear, and then you want to spray it behind your other ear, and then you want to do both of your wrists. I won't go that way because I don't want to get carried, but I also do something else. I love to spray a little bit inside of my hair. And when I do that, it gives it a little bit more lasting power, but even more what it does is when you go to hug somebody, a lot of times their face will nuzzle a little bit or get very close to your hair, and then that's when they go, ooh, what are you wearing? You smell delicious.
You
and
smell
you always
pretty.
Want somebody to say, exactly, that you smell pretty.
That's exactly what it is. It's such a pretty fragrance. It really is that fragrance that you put on and you feel pulled together. You feel more beautiful. It really has that effect on you.
It
and that
surrounds
effect
you.
on others as well when they smell that fragrance. It is a fun, invigorating, gorgeous, timeless, truly ageless fragrance that we all absolutely love, and we love that we were able to offer it to you in this holiday configuration, but you gotta be quick if you wanna get this one home today.
And if you love something that's gonna make you smile, if you want something that just instantly makes you happy when you put it on, this is the fragrance to go to because it does. It surrounds you, it makes you smile, it's a final touch, and it's that invisible must-have accessory. People don't see it, but it's probably the first thing that they will notice about you. And they will like it, and they will say to you they like it, and you will have ended up finding another one of your signature scents. I can promise you that because everybody that I've given this to today, everybody's been like, oh my goodness, I love that.
Right?
And so there's not one person that said, oh no, that one's not for me, because this is, it's more of a universal fragrance out there.
Yeah.
So if you need somebody actually a gift, maybe for a teacher, and you're not exactly sure what they wear, that's okay, because this is one of those good gifts that no matter who you give it to, they're going to love it.
And you want them to feel pretty. I mean, that's the best thing that we can do for our girlfriends is, you know, lift each other up and make them feel beautiful. This is how you're going to do it. It's the power of an incredible fragrance. To your point, so giftable because it really is ageless. It's timeless. It's seasonless as well. I would wear this fragrance year round. That bottle, if you're that person that loves to keep your fragrance on, you know, your nightstand or wherever it may be, in that beautiful little tray. This is going to be such a gorgeous accent because Laura pointed out it's got that flower on the top, but then the entire thing looks like a vase.
Well, and the petalia there on the top, the accent that you were just showing there on the top, is really the heart of this fragrance. A petalia is very unique, and it's a unique note that really makes it sort of linger a little bit longer, and you don't see it in other fragrances, so it makes this one stand out from a lot of other ones out there. It's really truly a luxurious fragrance that I know that everybody, once you try it and you get this home, you'll instantly fall in love with it, and it will instantly make you not just feel happy, but feel pretty as well.
Yes, exactly. Well, in our final few seconds, let me remind you that it's such a fantastic offer today. The fragrance itself is on hsn.com for $52. You're getting an entire set today, the same size, 1.7 ounce, the full size of the shower gel and the full size of the body lotion for less than the price of just the fragrance, considerably less, marked down just before our show. $8.99, free shipping and handling. The most stunning box. I love that it's already gift boxed. It truly is. Pop a bow on that and you're giving somebody the gift of Elizabeth Arden this holiday season.
They really are.
Awesome.
Thank you so much. And I was shocked by the price when I walked in the door. I was like, oh my goodness, this is amazing. So it's a wonderful time to pick it up.
Exactly. Well, Laura told you this is her only show today.
Yes.
Very limited quantities. We are expecting every last one of these to be spoken for today. So your item number is 485111. Laura, darling,
Beautiful.
thank you so much.
Enjoy your pretty flowers.
Always such a pleasure.